Hi, I'm Amy Riley. I'm a consultant with ISM, and I'm here with my colleague, Barbara Beachley, who is also a consultant, and she's also the co-author of ISM's Comprehensive Faculty Development, which is our approach to growth and evaluation. And my understanding is, Barbara, you got a workshop coming up.
Yes, I'm very excited about it.
So talk to me a little bit about why does it seem that it is so difficult for schools to master a successful evaluation program for faculty?
I think there are a number of reasons, but time is the number one we hear from administrators, that there's just not enough time in the day with everything else that administrators have to do to really adequately support teachers, and that's really what it's about. It's about providing predictability with clear expectations and then supporting their growth. So time is a big one. The second is that we're constantly changing evaluation systems as we try to figure out what to measure, and probably the biggest problem is conflation of growth and evaluation. When those two things get combined, it's overwhelming, and it's hard to grow when you feel you're being evaluated on your growth, because we all know that growth requires risk-taking.
So that makes total sense. So when you're working with faculty to help them understand the very distinct separation of growth from evaluation, at what point do they sort of get it and begin to feel excited about what this is going to mean for their teaching?
Well, you mentioned teachers, and that's one of the things we're most excited about in this approach, is that teachers love it. And one of the reasons they love it is it's very clear. The evaluation is about a higher order set of expectations that they're meeting, yes or no, and that's it. The growth can be supported by any number of growth coaches. So it could be an academic dean, it could be a chair, it could be a peer, and that relieves the administrator of all that time. And it also is a clear indication to faculty that your growth is really for you, and we're supporting that, and we want you to take risks, and the evaluation is just about essential expectations, which 97% of your teachers are already meeting. So that's felt really empowering and clear to teachers.
So essential expectations, or the items on which teachers are evaluated, those are really due diligence, non-negotiable kinds of things that you would expect every teacher in the building to be able to demonstrate effectiveness with all the time. Is that right?
Exactly. These are non-negotiable items that really are required for employment. The only link between growth and evaluation is that one of the expectations is that teachers will engage in growth. But again, it's yes or no, they're engaged in a growth plan. It's not evaluating the growth, because we all know, again, you have to fail a little bit to grow and make changes in your behavior.
Absolutely. I know you have found this to be true, and I have as well, that when teams can come together to a workshop where we have multiple roles and functions who are hearing the same instruction at the same time, who are thinking about the implications in their own school, what does that look like? So if you were going to say, to school leaders, these are the roles and functions that would be best served in your upcoming workshop, who would that be? Who would be the ideal team to come together?
So I love it when administrators come to a workshop like this with teachers, because the teachers hearing it makes it so much easier when you go back to the school. If the teachers are excited about it, they're going to get their colleagues on board, and so whoever's in charge of this, typically it's a head of school, it's a division head, department chairs are great. So that combination of teachers and administrators hearing this at the same time and learning about it at the same time is just a fantastic combination. So I'm really—
Sounds like a great opportunity.
I am very excited about it. So
fantastic.
We'll see you
well,
there.
Thank you for joining me today.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for sharing a little bit more about the workshop. We're excited to have this opportunity very soon coming up for people to get on board and meet us out in beautiful San Diego.